departing for his slot shortly. As he pulls up at 5G, he converts his speed into height to form his first manoeuvre, the hammerhead.
Holding pattern, yes. Okay, thank you.
Flight Lieutenant Hughes was born in Carmarthen, South Wales, and started his flying career in the Royal Air Force in 1989, flying the Queen of the Skies, the BT-10, at RAF Bright Norton. Then, as a search and rescue pilot on the Sea King. From the end of this half horizontal, Bob is now pushing negative 2G, levelling the aircraft upside down for an inverted pass. This is Bob's second year with the Tutor display. He's operating at a base height of 300 feet, except for the two final passes at just 100 feet. The next two manoeuvres are a wing over and a ballistic roll, which Bob can use to gain energy for the next part of the sequence. This is important because displaying the Tutor requires careful energy management due to its low power-to-weight ratio. When not displaying, Bob is a qualified flying instructor, or QFI, on 115 Squadron based at RAF Wittering, where he trains frontline pilots into fellow QFIs. During his varied career, Bob has amassed over 8,000 flying hours on 15 different aircraft types. This represents almost a whole year in the air. After this half cube, Bob will enter the 4-point roll. Get your cameras ready for some great angles. The Tutor has a top speed of 212 miles per hour or 185 knots and can achieve maximum positive 6G. Energy state. The Tutor now rolls 90 degrees while pointing straight up before completing a stall turn at almost zero airspeed. The two 90-degree turns allow Bob to continue in the same direction. The Grob Tutor is operated by No. 6 Flying Training School in partnership with Babcock International, primarily flying University Air Squadron students and RAF Air Cadets. There are 13 air experience flights across the UK that offer flights up to 20,000 air cadets each year. This could be you if you're between 13 and 20 years old. 50 air cadets each year are now being taught to fly the Tutor up to solo standard. And after this conventional stall turn, Bob will enter the slow roll. As I said, from the age of 13, you can glide in the Viking or fly in the Tutor and experience aerobatic manoeuvres like some of the ones you see today. On the belly of the aircraft, seen since 2022 to celebrate this fantastic charity. The Benevolent Fund supports Royal Air Force veterans, personnel and air cadets wherever they're in need. For those of you considering going to university, there are 15 university air squadrons across the UK. On the squadrons, students are taught to fly the Tutor by highly experienced military instructors, like Bob. It's worth mentioning that the UAS syllabus does include solo aerobatics. Members are not committed to a military career after graduation, however, many decide to join the Royal Air Force. Hopefully many of you have seen the University Air Squadron Tutor display stand today. We're ably assisted by Cambridge University Air Squadron at this event. Today, the Royal Air Force down to 100 feet for a fast pass. Now joined as of RIAT with the introduction of our airborne early warning aircraft E7 Wedgetail and new remotely piloted capabilities with Protector. I'd like to take this moment to say a big thank you to our supporters this season. They are the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund, Runway 25 and Babcock International, who provided much of the merchandise we're giving away on 10 this season.
And I think more applause and waves for the tutor.